Okay. Let's not yell at the comics. Let's just laugh, have fun. I'll be in the back if you have any questions. But yeah, just laugh, just have fun. Your first comic, so funny, in town from Indianapolis. He's on the Bob and Tom radio show. He's headlining Comedy Bar Dubuque this weekend, if you guys are going to be in Dubuque. But he's starting our show off, and I need the energy through the goddamn roof, you guys. You ready? You ready? All right, your first comic, so fucking funny. Start clapping for Willie Goldberg. Willie Griswold.
Very unfortunate coincidence that my name is also Willie G. Not great. Okay. That's a special treat for everybody right now. I'm wearing my coolest outfit right now, you guys. Thank you. I can tell you love. I like this outfit a lot. Joe doesn't. When I got here, Joe told me I look like the Adderall dealer in a Christian fraternity. Great, bunch of boys in the crowd. Fun night for old Will. I read this crazy thing earlier. It was one of those Now This videos. This guy was parasailing in Florida. You know, like the parachute behind the boat they tow you. And as they were wheeling the guy in, he was like wiggling his little toes, having fun, best day of his life. And then a shark jumped up from the ocean, and it bit the man's feet off. Now, from our side of the street, that's very scary, you guys, right? We can all understand that's a terrible tragedy. But try to think, if you will, from the shark's point of view. I mean, that's like going to Benihana, catching the shrimp in your mouth on the first try. Hell yeah, you guys are dumb. This is gonna be a good night. Fuck yeah. Do you have any, I'm very glad that you guys are all here and you're here intentionally. You don't always get that in comedy. When I started, you're starting to have a lot of the open mics. There was this open mic used to be in a diner, and it was at 4 p.m. on a Tuesday, and they wanted regular people to come in more than wanted like me and my degenerate pals to come in and practice their little jokes. So during the show, they'd play that terrible diner radio that we're all familiar with. And what would happen is it would get to a point in my act where I wasn't doing very well. You know, like right now. And then I would just look at my joke book, and I was just like, they were playing that terrible diner radio, and it's got like, it would just get to this point where I wasn't doing well, and I couldn't hear my failure in the silence. All I could hear my failure in was the song Unwritten by Natasha Bedingfield. And so it got to this point, I like looked at my joke book, and I was just like staring at the blank page before me. And it made me want to open up a dirty window and let the sun illuminate the words that I cannot find. You know, I was reaching for, okay, you get it, I got it, okay. That was actually a song, you guys, I didn't write that. I'll finish writing the joke eventually, but for now, the rest is still unwritten. Okay, let's move on. Do we have any stoners in the crowd? Any weed people? Where are we at? Hell yeah, a lot of losers. Good to see you guys. Fuck yeah. I love weed. I smoke weed every day. Weed's different, though. Remember when we were kids, weed was a drug, and now weed's medicine all of a sudden? Like when I was a kid, you got some weed, you're going to a Snoop Dogg concert, right? And now you buy weed because you have a bad bag. And I think that I enjoy some of the medicinal benefits of marijuana, but the main reason that I like smoking weed, y'all, I like getting rip dick high, dude. I like getting like burn the roof of my mouth on a Hot Pocket on a Tuesday morning high, right? They say that weed's the only drug you can't overdose on. Hasn't stopped me, dude. I've been experimenting, you know? Last week, I got so high, I ate a jar of Jif peanut butter, squeezing it like a Go-Gurt. Getting my tongue in there, fracking for PB. Okay. Do y'all ever go to like the legal weed places, the dispensaries up here? They're cool, dude. The products there are great. But the people that work there are fucking unbearable. You always like walk in, it's like a 19-year-old, like, what's up? My name's River. What's the vibe of weed you're looking for today? And like, you know, every job has a uniform, right? Doctor, white lab coat, UPS guy, brown shorts. What's the uniform at the pot shop? Backwards snapback, hemp necklace. Hell yeah, dude. They have a lot of fake words in there. Like, oh, this is the Alaskan Thunderfuck. That's a sativa. It'll take you sativa up. Oh, this is the blue cheese. It's an indica. It's going to put you into couch. And I don't trust these stoner sommeliers and their fake words. I don't want to trust them anymore. They don't have any retail experience. They have no degree. They have 10,000 hours of smoking weed and talking shit, and I'm tired of it, you guys. Do y'all remember when we were kids, when we'd go to buy weed? It was the greatest. There were guns involved. It was dangerous. It was fun. When I was a little kid in Indianapolis to get weed, you had to go to a McDonald's parking lot. And then you had to get in the back seat of a gray Impala because your dealer's girlfriend was up front. She was wearing a DUI ankle monitor, gang. Remember this? It was cool, dude. Last week, I was in Chicago up here. I had to get some weed. I went to a parking lot where the weed should be, and then I walked inside a strip mall. A 22-year-old in a Spider-Man shirt told me which strains pair best with what Marvel movies. Fuck you. I don't care what you say, River. I'm never gonna smoke Peter Sparker OG. Get out of here. I have one buddy, he thinks we should legalize all drugs the way we legalize weed. That way you can make it safer, you could regulate it, you could tax it. And I think that might be a good idea, but if y'all think the people that work at the pot shop are annoying, can you imagine who's gonna work at a fucking cocaine dispensary? What's the uniform there? No shirt. Woo! Hey, my name's Hysteria. Want to taste the moon? You know? It's the only pharmacy where they give you your product by the key. Okay. There we go. That's a litmus test for coke users. Good to see you, big man. Hell yeah. That's tight. You got into gold chain and a light jacket, making it very easy for me, my friend. Fuck yeah. You ever do coke a little bit? Yeah, you ever party a little bit? Me and you, Northwestern, class of 2014. What do you say? No comment? Okay, what about this? You ever get a little bit bored hanging out in the penthouse, take it to the backstairs basement? Uh-oh, come on. Do you ever do that? No. Answer the question, do you do it or not? Man, you guys, comedy's fucking fun, dude. I gotta tell you. It's cool. But the coke shop, they don't have all the luxuries of the weed shop, right? The weed shop, stuff takes you up, stuff takes you down. Coke shop, doesn't happen there. It's like, oh, this one's the Miami Bam Bam. This one takes you up. Bam Bam Margera, this one, and that's also up. It's the Miami Fish Scale. You guessed it, that one's up, okay. And this one takes you up, and this one takes you up, and this one takes you up, and now we're just dancing and smoking cigarettes inside. There he is, you guys know that. Do you know the only places you can legally smoke cigarettes? Vegas casinos, any moose lodge, or every cocaine dealer's house. Do you guys know you can tip at the pot shop? You can tip there now. You can give your pot dealer extra cash, which I've never been one to want to give more of my money away to a drug dealer. You can also tip at the cocaine store. They just ask that you take your dollar bill and you just roll it up into a tiny tube. All right, you guys, I'm Willie Griswold. Thank you very much.
Willie Griswold, everybody. Griswold. I'm sorry, Willie. I love this audience so much every month. Sometimes comics will be like, anyone here religious? And it's just dead silent. And then a comic's like, cocaine? 20 people are like, woo! Let's go. One more time for Willie Griswold, everybody.